All right, y'all check this out. This oak tree right here is dead, and it's leaning over my barn right here. I got a big lean-to on the back there, and it's leaning right over it. Big old lean-to, so they ain't got much choice but to fall right on the barn. Y'all excuse the mess, because it is a mess back here. But it's gonna fall straight through there and just crush that lean-to, and I got several tractors, and I got a canoe right there. So what I'm gonna try to do, and it's full of muscadine vines, whoo, thick. And it's a good one too. Yeah, it'd cut that lean-to in half right there. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to notch it. The first thing I'm gonna do is climb it and put a chain or a cable or something and see if I can't find one of these little oak trees right here to tie it off to, just to keep it from going that way. I'm hoping that it's not rotten enough that when I get halfway through it, it won't just pop off at the bottom and do what it wants to anyway. But I think it's still good enough. I can hinge it on this side, and I'll made it on this side, and I'm hoping to drop it right down through that thick mess right there, hopefully, because my fence runs right here. Yeah, gonna be tight. See, that lean-to goes all the way down to there, so it ain't got no choice. If I don't do something with it, it's gonna end up cutting that lean-to, cutting through it, tearing up a whole bunch of stuff. Y'all hang in there. We're gonna try to get you a video of me either destroying the barn right here, the lean-to, or getting it to fall the right way, hopefully. All right, I didn't have as much chain as I was hoping, so I probably got it about 10, 12 foot high, which I'd rather go a little bit higher, and I'd rather that anchor point for that end of that chain be over here, because as it starts falling, it's gonna allow that tree, it's gonna give his chain more slack right there, and let it fall back toward the lean-to right here. So, I don't really have an anchor point out here, so, out there, so I'm just gonna have to see what I can do. I did want to go ahead and cut a wedge out on this side right here. You can see about 2/3 of the way through the tree right there anyway. A little wedge right here. Don't look real rotten, but it's rotten out here on the outside edge, and that's what's worrying me about that hinge point on this side. You don't want to go all the way through. You just want it to start leaning, and as it's leaning, then you start going on through with it. But we're gonna find out here in just a minute how she's gonna do. Y'all hang in there. We're gonna see if we can't drop it and maybe not tear up everything out here. If we do tear up everything out here, then we'll have another video of putting everything back together.
Alrighty.
All right, we got Hannah behind the camera now, so if a tree falls on the shed, it's her fault. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it, and as it hinges over, I'm gonna tighten up on those chain binders right there and just keep the tension on the tree, because once I go all the way through, it's heavy on this side, it's still gonna wanna go that way, so as much tension as I can have on this back here, pulling it this way, and the better off we're gonna be.
Yeah, poor shed. We might crush a shed, but if we do, at least we got it on video.
Yeah, and another video of putting it back together. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you can see the shed. Well, didn't even have to tighten binders and all
No,
that.
I thought we was gonna have to, but I tell you what, we got so much crap right there. It helped the tree up. Perfect. But that right there was a little bit too rotten to hold it. You see how I left that hinge place right there, and I just went real slow with it, but it wasn't enough to hold that tree. You can see it's been dead for a while, so that was what was worrying me. But I just figured it was gonna go that way.
Because of all that junk on top.
Yeah, everything was leaning over the shed. We got it, kid.
You got it. All I did was like
Beautiful. And didn't tear up nothing.
Hallelujah.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all.